Anyway, he get muted.
Anyway, so lots of people are missing. So everyone's missing on the map right now.
I'm there. You delay me.
However, they did just show up, so I'm fine to start being as aggressive as I want in this lane. Now for Silhouette, Magnus isn't as hard to land against as Drunken Master, so he has no regen, less armor. So I'm gonna try and pressure him right out of the lane, right at the start.
Die already.
Gonna take that creep harass, just because I don't think Magnus can do anything against me right now with it.
Done.
I'll even sell the tangos I bought.
Out of my way.
Yeah, so right here we're just free farming at the very start of the game.
Right away.
Magnus can be a very strong mid, but not so much against something like Silhouette.
Disappear.
Not with this particular build, at least. He has nothing to tank damage with.
Next time rappers come to school.
Country.
You delay me.
So yeah.
What?
Illusion top. I'm not gonna run for it right now, these creeps are low.
Well, you're real good, Pyro.
What the fuck? How did that happen?
Pyro just YOLO'd in and got killed.
Right away. You delay me. In a flash.
Oops.
Can you stack and pull?
Out of my way.
I can make it now, but next time.
It's okay, it's okay. Not next time.
Right.
So there we should have just positioned ourselves in a way that he never would have went for that in the first place. So yeah, just like last game, we're gonna use our Q to keep harassing. Gonna wait until level 5 before I use it again, so it does a little more damage. Oh, that didn't hit.
Here.
Okay, gonna go get the ruin
Right away.
for 4 minutes. I'm gonna nuke this wave and go get another rune. I don't necessarily care that much if it hits Magnus, but it's going to, so.
You lost the lane.
Fuck, what the fuck, man? I can't fucking stun.
Okay, anyway, so.
Right. Disappear.
I'm gonna build pretty much the exact same as last game. Depending on what Corrupted gets. I'll see. Corrupted and Clanks, actually. Clanks seems to be the real threat here. He's higher level than I am. Seems to be feeding off our bottom lane. So again, I'm gonna skip my ultimate. I don't have to. Getting the ultimate, as I said before, is actually pretty decent. And gives you a little more safety. So he's actually busy.
Out of my way.
Should have actually. I missed. That was pretty bad. I should have just put my tree there. But I thought with the haste it wouldn't matter since it's a free kill. There's no reason not to grapple to this tree though. Because it does cut off his escape route. Once again, I'm gonna build an Energizer.
Right away.
gonna actually wait to bring the courier, sell my extra totem and this, so that I can just get the most out of my items right now.
Got it. Disappear.
Magnus is actually going to ruin one of my CS. What a dick.
Here.
I'm switching my treads to agility just for extra last hitting power a little bit here. I'll probably switch it back to strength if I feel threatened at all. Two people coming for me. Oh, coming for Pyro. He's the guy who was really rude at the start of the game. I don't really care if he dies, but I will save him if I have to. Nah, I'll still treat him like a teammate and save him. There's no reason to be a dick back, even though he started off being a huge douche nozzle.
What? Right away.
Because
Beware.
it's foolishness, it really is. Once in a while it's a little fun to engage in it, but that's only when someone's being a huge asshole and, you know, you just kind of take the piss out of them.
In a flash. Disappear. Right. Right away.
So here, Captain's got phase boots, Clanks' let's see, he's working on phase boots energizer.
Done.
So in this particular game, rather than shield breaker, because
Out of my way.
their two carries are getting decent farm, I might opt for a Symbol of Rage, and that's more because I feel Symbol of Rage has a lot more value against in a carry versus carry fight than a shield breaker does, especially against agility carries who get a lot of armor. However, I do have a pestilence, as you can see. So
Right away.
I'm gonna try and finish him off. And we managed to, that's good.
Here.
I'm still gonna get a Null Stone.
In a flash.
They do have a Rampage. It is useful versus Corrupted's W. It's even useful against Ophelia, though you get less concerned about that later in the later stages of the game. But it is something. You know, all the skills they throw at you, it's not nothing they're throwing at you. They're all designed to either slow you or hurt you. But I'm mainly getting it for Corrupted's W and Rampage.
Got it. Disappear.
So right now our team is really feeding profusely. So it's very similar to the last Silhouette game, where again my team's not going to have a lot of value. I'm not going to be able to fight with them nearly as well as if it were a much more even matchup. Like, say if I had a level 7 Magnus on my team and the level 7 Pestilence, then, you know, we would have a little more team fight potential. But as of this moment, the Hammer, the Witch Slayer, and the Pyro, they're all very gimped. They're not very useful. So this is going to be probably another 1v5 type situation. So already I'm just going to start gearing up for the 1v5. And whether it works or not, you know, if they can stun that guy, that'd be great. So we're gonna try and help him get in there. And then we're gonna sneak around. We're gonna come around like this, because it's not gonna work. We were charged all along. I thought I could sneak around a little bit. If I was able to sneak around, pick off Clanks, that would have been great. Would have been making the most out of that situation. Oh, fine, Creep's gonna die.
Yes. Got it. Out of my way. Here. In a flash.
So, right now,
Right. Surprise. You delay me.
One of your structures is under attack.
Got it.
that didn't do much damage. He's got a helm. So corrupted went helm. Not too concerned about him. Pretty sure I can outcarry a corrupted with helm very easily
Right.
with silhouette.
I'm there.
I personally almost never build a helm on corrupted. There are games where I will.
Disappear.
It's very rare. I personally just don't like it. You're relying very heavily on your team when you do that.
In a second.
And if you know anything about how I play, I hate relying on my team because I just don't trust anyone. I will always give someone the starter trust, oh okay, you
I'm
know.
there.
And then, you know, after too many disappointments, I'll just
Beware.
Out of my way.
my trust will wane for them.
In a flash. Ha!
Absolutely spiffy.
Disappear.
And this guy is clearly a guy who hates me right now. I'm not even gonna pay him any mind.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
So I have to cover his mistakes.
I'm there. Out of my way.
Now I'm pretty sure if I ever lost a game against you, it's probably more due to hero picks or my team beating, but I don't know. You are maybe like 500 or 600 MMR fully below me, so I don't know if you can really contest anything with what you're
Out
saying.
of my way.
So I'm just
I'm
being
there.
trolled right now. I don't really care.
Yes? Ha! Surprise! Ah! Right away.
So again, getting the Null Stone, this will limit Rampage, it'll limit Corrupted. And there's this whole thing going on. He's just taking runes
You
and
delay
in
me.
general trying to be a dick.
Done.
Looks like I'm getting charged.
Beware.
Gonna use my illusion to disjoint the charge. So he has no vision of me anymore. They're all running around. I don't care.
In a flash.
I don't really care what they're doing, to be honest. They're wasting time. However, they are on different parts of me.
I'm there.
It looked like 2 people were going to come down here and 3 people go for my illusion, so that could have been slightly dangerous, but so far still so good. Don't go over there, you're gonna die.
Surprise.
Witch Slayer in serious trouble. He heard the shout, he saw the hero. I don't know what he was thinking going over there.
Ha!
Trying to counter the Ward of the Ancients, I guess, but
What? Yeah!
it was not working out.
tower.
Mm-hmm. Right away. Ha! You delay me.
Righto!
Attack.
Contemptible!
Massacre.
Got it. Out of my way.
So here they're taking our tower. We can't contest
there.
them
What?
yet. I'm gonna wait for my null
Your
stone.
structures is under attack.
I'm gonna keep split pushing because, as I said, I really don't trust my team that's gone when things have gone this poorly. They are still quite a few kills ahead. Witch Slayer doesn't contribute much to the fight right now.
Beware.
Pestilence is still without blink.
Disappear.
And I'm not getting closer to it right now.
Right away.
So here we took a little too much damage. But we're trading towers, we're getting something out of it at least.
The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
You
The
delay
Legion
me.
have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
Yes? Done. Out of my way. Beware.
Anyway, so this game, they've run around a little bit, they've wasted a bit of time. I still might just go the shield breaker route. It'll still cut through corrupted and clanks in this case if we get the pestilence bugs on them. So I'm not gonna need lifesteal. I wanna. That's one of the big things about Silhouette that I may not have explained clearly last game, is that because she gets in and out of the fight so well, you kind of want to get that high damage on her as well. So she can just really be a nuisance, poke somebody, TP out, you know. Right now I'm starting to feel like I might be in a bit of danger, so probably not going to have a chance to kill this guy because he does have a shroud and I don't have dust, so gonna just hope he doesn't react, but we're gonna miss anyway, so doesn't matter. Gonna get the hell out of there though. So yeah, I could just go the shroud route right now, actually. Deciding right now between Shieldbreaker and Shroud. Looks like Shieldbreaker was already decided upon.
Out of my way. Right away.
Rampage has Helm. They have 2 Helm of the Black Legions. Magnus has to have his dagger fairly shortly.
I'm there.
It looks like Clanks is gonna go for a Thunderclaw. He may go for a Shieldbreaker, but most Clankses will go for a Thunderclaw. Just to get the most out of their ultimate and their minion by attacking faster. So later on a BKB is gonna really limit his damage once I get that. But I'm not gonna have that for quite a little while here.
Got it.
You notice how we're attacking the ancients, making sure they die outside of the camp. And that way we don't have to wait for it to stack and do all the damage later on and waste more of our time. So that's
In a
just
flash.
farming a little faster. Can you put bugs on them before you go? So we were able to get a really big pick off there on Clanks. He might try and kill that Pestilence, but nope. I was wondering if he'd try and go in. So right now, despite our team having copious amounts of feed, we're able to I feel very confident that I'm gonna win this game. Might not, but yeah.
Die already! Got it. You delay me. I'm there.
Regeneration. The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
In a flash.
Well, we see Ophelia, but we're in her jungle on her territory, so
Die already!
not gonna go for it just yet until we know where they are. And I kind of do want my shield 3 before I go in. Sometimes Ophelias are a little more tanky than they appear because they have 2 heals, so it may take me too long to kill her, so it's not worth the effort in killing right now.
Beware.
Let's see, I'm gonna have to do this so that I get to the ancients faster.
Here. You delay me.
So Ophelia looks like she might be alone here. Pop my Energizer. Not coming in though. If she came in, I would have probably went on her. Looks like she just went toward the ancients or were near the ancients. I didn't check, which is a mistake there. But considering the ancients didn't spawn, I'm assuming she warded the ancients. So here a fight looks like it's about to happen up top.
Right away.
They have vision, so if they get caught, I'm not gonna be, you know, they have perfect vision of this, so I don't need to be there just yet. So if they get caught, I'm not gonna be happy with them at all.
Done.
I'm gonna push one more wave, press R, and then TP though. It's gonna get me my level 17.
You delay me.
And in the meantime, if we win this fight now,
Disappear.
I'm gonna actually have to pour it out a little bit there. I don't want to block the hammer. Just staying mindful of what's going on in the fight. I can pour it back in. And I can port back out and still push bottom. So that was excellent for us. So we just really maximized our farm right there. I'm gonna start selling my bottle now and just work on that shroud. CD out the... I already know that, so I don't need to... please don't give me tips or anything. I don't like it. Not for like an arrogant reason. It's just it's just rude. It's like, why add a 6th player to the team, you know?
What? Got it.
So there, I'm kind of sad I sold my bottle. There's a haste rune right there, but it's still the correct choice right now. And if I switch my treads and cast my R, I might be able to pick off somebody right here. Maybe not. Alright. So I'm gonna wait until I have a little bit higher HP before I do that.
Surprise.
Push out bottom again, keep applying the pressure.
What? Done. Die already. In a flash.
Alright, they were in our jungle, so that these pickoffs are a little.
You delay me.
They're kind of suspect, Scream. They really are. They were just in our jungle, you know. So. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did again. This time I'm not gonna have as many team members, but we are gonna be able to take him down right away.
Done.
So we were able to kill him right away. That's good. Too much damage from the tower there. That's bad.
Die already.
I'm gonna pour it back in though.
Right away.
Always missing uphill.
Domination.
I'm running back. Gonna take a shortcut. No, I'd much rather you.
I'm there.
Beware.
Disappear. In a flash. Right. I'm there.
Alright, so let's see. Really hate
Got
it
it.
when that happens.
What? You delay me.
Haste.
Right away. Surprise. Got it.
Right now I'm without a TP. I'm gonna
Right.
send the courier over here so I don't have to waste farming time.
In a flash.
Now they're all off the map, and I should probably
Yes.
split my silhouette here. I think I did it a little too soon in this case, but I'm gonna TP
Right
top
away.
and see if I can help out. I'm on my way to. No, you guys look like you got them, so I'm not gonna bother. See, I don't have to bother with those guys.
Die already.
Illusions.
Beware.
So yeah, here I didn't really need to do anything. They had that under control.
In a flash.
And despite being many kills ahead, throwing up the old concede vote. Right here I feel very safe pushing the tower. It's just Corrupted and Ophelia. I don't care if they deny the tower. I'm not gonna break my balls for it.
Legion Tower. Champion of North. Massacre.
So right here I'm gonna Shroud because I
Beware.
I'm there.
think Magnus might be coming. I'm gonna Shroud again.
Surprise.
Oops.
Out of my way.
Mag ult might be coming soon. I can live through it if he does get it on me, so.
Right away.
Pestilence actually could have blinked in there instead of away.
Surprise.
Nemesis.
I'm not gonna dive. It's not gonna work out too well. And that is Silhouette Part 2. So yeah, both games went really, really well for us. Yeah. And yeah. So I don't see any questions on Silhouette, so I guess that'll be all for Silhouette there. But that's, you could see my thought process. Like both games, my team was really feeding. So I knew that when your team feeds that much, like the score was 10-2, 14-4 at some point. When they're feeding that much, they're not very useful in team fights. So oftentimes when your team's fed and you're a very hard carry like Silhouette, and they're like, yo, help me at the tower, you know, like, yo, get over here, Silhouette, stop farming and help me. I have a whole different game plan in mind. I'm not there to help them team fight. I'm not there for any other reason than to win the game. I'm not there to AFK farm either, but I'm there to win the game. So both games, you could see we racked up a lot of kills in a fairly short period of time. 30 minutes, 13 kills. The other game, I don't remember the length, but we got a lot of kills. So we're not really AFK farming, but we're looking at the map, we're picking our spots, we're being smart about how we carry. Don't ever get caught up in another person's state of mind. I have always been upset, especially when I had my old clan or whatever. I'd get upset that they wouldn't see the whole picture of the game. Like I have a very clear picture of how to win each individual game usually, and I get upset when they're like, no, get over here, we gotta do this, and I'm like, no, just trust me, I know what I'm doing. You know, this is going to win us the game here. So yeah, don't get caught up in someone else's state of mind. I don't like someone to get panicky and start ruining the morale of the team or whatever. Even though when things are going bad for me, I personally am like, oh, just concede the fucking game and let's go for a new one, because I don't trust my teammates, right? So that's a big thing there. So yeah. Anyway, I gotta wait for him to relog. I like play Sil, but I feel Sil is not a good carry in teamfight 5 versus 5 1900. Silhouette's an okay carry in teamfights. It really depends. I liked picking her for when we were scrimming against top teams, when we were on Team Easy. That's when Silhouette was a bit stronger. But I really liked picking her back then because she could do a lot in team fights. She does have some bursts, she's ranged. Back then she did a little more damage, clearly, and stuff like that. And her W was more useful. But I liked picking her in team fights because by the time she's level 10, she's fairly useful in a team fight. No, Silhouette's not awful to play at a higher tier MMR. She's really not. The only time she's just not. She still has a very good skill set, and she still does enough damage that she can carry very, very hard. No, there's no really bad heroes to play at a higher MMR except for maybe the bottom 10 heroes, but even then they can all fit into the games. I've never had a problem playing anything at a high MMR. Yeah, I just haven't. I played from Cthulhu Font to Silhouette, you know, and everything in between. The worst hero for high MMR I think would be Vindicator. You'd have to build an entire lineup around him, and that's what makes him very, very weak. He gets out carried fairly easily, but he's not very strong. everything that wants to kill him they can just run up to him and kill him in a lot of cases unless you get complete free farm at the start. So I would say Vindicator would be the worst hero to play at a high TMM, unless the entire lineup was made around him. So for a lineup with Vindicator, you'd really want a Tempest on there. You'd want a Magnus. You'd want something. You'd want Tempest, Magnus slash Behe, one or the other. Behe probably a little better. One sec. They used to pick Silhouette every other game in tournaments. Like right now, you wouldn't pick Silhouette. Right now, you wouldn't pick Silhouette in a high TMM game for only one reason, and that's because you could pick Puppet Master instead. Puppet Master is much stronger. Despite Silhouette being strong, Puppet Master is stronger. Silhouette does have the advantages of escapes though, but Puppet is a stronger hero overall and a faster farmer, and he just does way too much damage still. But Silhouette is fine. Like if you can pick. Yeah, Silhouette is just totally fine in high MMR as well.